Hi everyone, welcome to Eco Learning Classes. This is Professor Geeta Mahesh. Dear students, now let us discuss with respect to oligopoly. What do you mean by oligo? Oligo means poly means seller. So it is a market where there will be few sellers. Let us start with the meaning. If a market of a particular commodity consists of more than one seller, but number of seller is few, the market structure is termed oligopoly. If there are exactly two sellers in the market, then that market we call it as duopoly. It is a special case of oligopoly. Under oligopoly, they produce homogeneous and there is no substitute for the product. That means they produce homogeneous and heterogeneous product. To understand the behavior in oligopoly market, let us start with the features. There are few firms, but they are large compared to size in the market. That means they have a capacity to supply a huge quantity in the market. If they want to supply, market demand is 100%, then there are two firms, means each may be supplying 50%, 50%, or one is supplying 60%, another is supplying 40%. That means the capacity of the supply, quantity supply is huge. That is what they are telling. The quantity of supply is huge. They can supply a huge quantity. Got it, Makla? So that is what they are telling. In the quantity supply, capability to supply the output, with respect to that, they are saying they are large firms. They are large firms. Large firms means in size they are large. Each firm is in a position to affect the total supply in the market, and this influences the market price. See, 50% one firm is supplying, another firm is supplying 50%. So if one firm decide to double, if there are two sellers, each firm is supplying 50%, 50%. If one firm decide to double, then demand will be 100, but supply will be 150. So what happens? Supply is greater than the demand. So in that case, what happens? Prices will start decreasing and both the firms are going to incur loss. So here what I want to say here, a duopoly, that means two seller market, both are equal in size. Okay, if one firm decide to double output, then total supply increases, price falls, which affects other firms' profit. So they have to take a fresh decision regarding how much to produce. Now, any one firm has to reduce the supply in order to increase the price. Otherwise, demand is less than the supply. So both the firms are going to incur loss. The other firm has to take a fresh decision. So under oligopoly market, the quantity or output supplied in the industry and the level of price, profit, all these three things depends on how firms are interact with each other. I repeat once again, output, level of price and profit of firms depends how firms interact with each other. If another extreme, if both are decide to collude, okay, so when they make a friendship and they make a single group in order to increase their collective profit, so that time they act as a monopolist. They act as a monopolist. Because once they decide to collude in order to maximize the collective profit, in that case, the quantity supplied and the price charged are same as monopolist, when they act as a monopolist, definitely they are going to earn profit. At other extreme, if they decide to compete with each other, this leads to price war. Let me take an example of firm A and firm B. So firm A is supplying its product at 10 rupees and firm B is also supplying at rupees 10. In order to attract consumers from B firm, if firm A decide to reduce the price from 10 rupees to 9 rupees, do you think firm B will sit quiet? No. Firm B also going to reduce the price from 10 to 9 in order to keep its consumers with that particular firm. So if firm A decide to reduce the price further, then firm B is also going to take a step to reduce the price. And this process we call it as price war. What we call it as? This we call it as price war. Got it, Makla? Here you can say that is a firm may lower its price a little below other firm in order to attract away their customers or consumers. Similarly, other firm would do the same. So the market price keeps falling. So this process will continue till where MC is equal to MR. MC is equal to MR. But at this price, no firm is going to supply. At this price, no firm is going to supply. You have to keep that in your mind. In practice, cooperation to ensure monopoly is not possible in real world. So oligopoly equilibrium lies between monopoly and perfect competition. Monopoly and perfect competition. Dear students, I told oligopoly equilibrium lies between monopoly and perfect competition. Equilibrium means the determination of price and output. If you consider price under monopoly, you can see here under monopoly, let me highlight with a red color. Under monopoly, price is more. Under perfect competition, price is very less. But oligopoly price lies in between monopoly and perfect competition. In perfect competition, let me take a price is 10 rupees. Then under monopoly, price is 20 rupees. Then oligopoly price lies in between these two. Similar way, quantity or output produced, if we consider under perfect competition, quantity produced is more, but under monopoly, quantity produced is less as there will be single seller. Maybe let me take it as 50. But under oligopoly, output produced will lies in between this 50 and 100. It may be 70 or 75 like that. So because of this reason, we call oligopoly equilibrium lies between monopoly and perfect competition. Dear students, if you like, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.